Okay, it's Daily Trader TV, episode 10. It's 29th of the 1st, 2018. I'm not qualified to give you advice on individual stocks, so don't ask. Don't follow me into trades, and trading can involve risks that potentially may cause you to lose more money than you actually initially stake due to leverage. So, question today: how many trades should I have open at any one time? And that's a really, really good question. So why don't we get straight into it? So what I suggest you do is, when you watch these videos, anytime you hear something that you don't understand, or there's a term involved that you don't understand, scribble it down, think about what you want to ask, and then put the question into the comments section of the video. There's a couple of reasons for that. The first one is I'll see it, because there's a special section for YouTube creators, so I can see all the questions in one place. The second reason is, when I answer it, I can reply to your question in the comments and tell you which video I've answered it in. And that's good for you, but it's also good for somebody coming along in, I don't know, 3 years' time, having the same question and hasn't got to sit through all 90 videos to try and work out what the answer was. So they'll be able to say, okay, well, I got that problem too. And they'll be able to go straight to the right episode. So that's why I ask you to put the questions in the comments. So you can see here that I'm risking £1,000, which is 1% of this total account size, at my stop. So each trade I'm risking £1,000, which determines how many shares I buy. Okay, so we call that position sizing. So the question is, how many shares should I have open at any one time? And the answer is that on this account, we've decided that the maximum risk we can have open at any one time is 10% of the account size, which is £10,000. Now obviously, if this account starts going up, because we're making money, so at the moment we're at 108.7. If we closed all the trades today, this account size would move up. So 1% would increase also, which would mean that the account heat can go up. So as we trail stops, meaning as we bring the stop up, it frees up heat, it frees up R. So you might start off with 10R open, 10%, but then as you trail the stops, you release heat, which frees up potentially to have more trades. So at the moment, there's 11.3R open, which is more than should be on the account. Now the reason for that is because some of these trades I haven't actually gone into the spreadsheet and moved the stop, trail the stop. So I know there's less than 10R open heat. So the answer is, the number of trades is dictated by how much risk you've got left to put on the table. So if some of these go into a profit and this reduces to 4R, then obviously you've got potentially 5 or 6 new positions that you could take. So you could end up with 15 or 16 open positions. Obviously the other determinant step is if you look at these portfolio costs. You're spending money. So the more expensive stocks like EQN are taking up more of your pot. There's 15% of the account, 15.6% of the account has been taken. In just one trade. So that also limits how many shares you can have open. So let's just have a quick look at what's going on today. So we can see that we're still banging our heads on all-time highs. If we look at the account, so Applied Materials doing okay. Gym Group inside day. Camel has had a pop today, wanting to trade back up above this area. RFX, okay. Cake, pushing at highs. DPEU, it's okay. EQN moved out on Friday. On the beach, flagging out. Hollywood Bowl, it's okay. FLTA, nothing to see. Audio Boom, nothing to see. And Photo Me, not doing an awful lot, it's fine. If we look at the markets, on Friday in the US, all-time new highs, pretty much across the board. If we have a look at oil, pinned highs. FTSE this morning has opened up after its retrace. All looks super bullish. That's it for today.